currently in Vietnam and my favorite meals in the world are on literally every corner. But I still want to stay in shape and hit my gym goals while I'm traveling. So I've decided to try street food for the entire day to see how I feel, how my gym session goes, and whether Vietnamese street food is overall gym rat friendly. Also, I just want an excuse to eat Vietnamese food all day. Let's go get some breakfast. I'm at the market. I just got some chicken fat, a noodle soup with shredded chicken, and I have some lime and chilies on the side. This is the best pho I've ever had.
Cái bao không con bé?
Wouldn't be breakfast without some coffee, so I'm sitting outside and I'm finally trying the Vietnamese salt coffee. They put condensed milk on the top. Let's give it a try. Wow, tastes amazing. If you're a coffee lover, you have to try this. It is so hot. It's 10 a.m. but I am boiling, and also my heart is beating so fast from the sugar and the caffeine in that coffee. Got the jitters, but I think that will be good for my workout. Day pass? 100? Okay. I'm actually feeling very energetic, but a little dehydrated and a little bloated. Weight-wise, we're pushing late. This gym is absolutely stunning. There's a freaking koi pond and a pool out there, and I'm the only person in here.
Saw you in the dark of Wednesday. You were dressed for sunshine.
We've tanned and now it's time for lunch, and I know exactly what I'm getting. Bún cha is my favorite. Coca-Cola Light with spring roll.
How many? Two?
2. Thank you. This goes in here? Okay. And then dip? Dip? Okay. Thank you. Okay, thank you. I just finished lunch and I'm actually super satisfied. It was really good, but there was not a lot of protein, which is okay. I wish that there was a little bit more meat, but overall, a very well-rounded meal. They showed me how to eat it. They were all so nice in there. That is my favorite Vietnamese dish. I'm actually obsessed with bún cha. Overall, lots of noodles, a little meat, and incredible flavors. I'm about to track the macros from the last meal. So I would say the bún cha has about 90 grams of carbs, 11 grams of fat, and 35 grams of protein. For the spring rolls, I'm tracking it as 15 grams of carbs, 9 grams of fat, and 27 grams of protein. And let me tell you, those were the best spring rolls I've had in my life. That sets us a little bit higher than usual for today, but overall, if I'm correct, my protein is high enough, my carbs are also high enough, my fats are like right on track, and I didn't even like try to hit any of those. It just kind of happened, and I feel like so good after eating this food too. And I actually didn't even try, but I hit a lot of steps. I've been walking since like 8 a.m. this morning. This many steps. 16,441 steps. I used to be so scared of eating foods like this, and if I couldn't plug it in exactly into MyFitnessPal, I just wouldn't eat it. Not in like a I can't eat this, it's too high calorie, but in like a I need to know exactly what I'm putting in my body. Thought I had to sneeze, but I didn't. But at a certain point, you have to ask yourself, is it really healthy to let an app decide what I'm putting in my body? Obviously, if there's a goal in mind, then it makes sense, but if it's just day in, day out with no specific big goal down the line and you're missing out on experiences because of it, it was time for me at that point to reevaluate my mental state. It's okay to have a little bit of leniency. And overall, Vietnamese food has proven to be very good macro-wise. See you later for dinner and dessert. For dinner, we have broken rice with pork chop, spring rolls, pickled vegetables, fish sauce, and an egg, and then a soup on the side. Thank you. And some shrimp and pork salad rolls.
Chicken.
What's the dog doing here? I think this is just pork soup. The pork is kind of like smoky and really greasy. I don't love it. I'm mixing peanut sauce and fish sauce. It's not my favorite. There's so much water in this one. Let's track the meal. 162 grams of protein though, if I estimated correctly. Tracked it wrong? I think it's the spring rolls that got it wrong. I would say probably more realistically 115.
Go and live on a remote island for 24 hours, eat coconuts, and I fish. That's the couple challenge.
We have my favorite dessert in the whole world, Khe, which is ice, milk, and jelly, and some other sweet soup ingredients. This one's different than the ones I've had. It's a lychee. I don't know what this is. Jelly soup. Beans.
That's unlike quality.
It has like coconut milk.
These chairs look normal because you're small. Hello.
The food here tastes really incredible. I love it. I'm extending my trip by a week, but I need a little bit more protein to maintain the gains. Just a little bit.
Flex the muscle. Come on. I need a little bit more.
So, after a day of eating like a local, what's the verdict? Is Vietnamese street food gym friendly? Honestly, kind of. If you know what to order and you double up on the protein source. I mean, I know I didn't hit my macros perfectly, but did I still feel good, have an amazing workout, and have some of the best food of my life? Absolutely. And at the end of the day, tracking and fitness should fit into your life and not the other way around. You don't have to choose between enjoying food and staying in shape. You can do both.